report that Comey gave to us before he came to the conclusion that she shouldn't be prosecuted was a report that any prosecutor would have taken and taken before a grand jury, probably gotten an indictment. And the evidence of intent is overwhelming. The best evidence of intent are two things: false exculpatory statements. Well, she made at least a dozen of those, and you just showed them. The second best evidence of intent is destruction of evidence. Well, they were destroying evidence all over the place.
That's the intent to commit a crime.
That's
That's
how I proved intent in the hundreds of cases that I prosecuted. And the reality is that the first FBI investigation was a sham. You don't interview somebody on a Saturday and put out a complete report on a Tuesday unless the report was written before you interviewed.
Mr. Mayor, let me ask you very specific, as we keep those laws up there. 18 U.S.C. 1924, unauthorized removal and retention of classified documents.
She did.
Comey admits she did it.
She did.
That's a crime.
Absolutely.
Okay, gathering, transmitting, or losing information, defense information. That's 18 U.S.C. 793.
Did that too.
Okay, by the way, imprisonment 10 years and or $250,000 fine. Concealment, removal, mutilation generally, 18 U.S.C.
Mutilation?
2071. Yeah.
Mutilation,
Yeah,
bleach,
hammer. Bleach, hammer,
mutilation.
acid.
That's mutilation.
Okay. Destruction, alteration, falsification of records in federal investigations.
Well, she did that too, and then I put a couple extra in,
My
including
final question.
interfering in an IRS investigation in which she went to Geneva to try to stop the IRS from getting the UBS secret identities of individuals.
Let me put up on what the wiki...
Straight out violation of another 18 U.S. code and a quid pro quo for the $3 or $4 million they got from UBS.
Let me put up on the screen again the WikiLeaks revelation specific to the Clinton server. They knew. They knew from the beginning. Now, here's my theory. I think they used Uma Abedin and Anthony Weiner as an opportunity because the FBI, the Justice Department, the State Department, and the White House are scared to death because all of them colluded individually with the Clinton campaign and gave them all a heads up, and they all protected the president who was emailing on that very server and lied to the American people. True or false?
Looks that way. Looks that way. I mean, it looks like you have a massive conspiracy here, and this is almost now truism, right? The cover-up is worse than the crime.
This worse than Watergate. I got to run them.
Although in this particular case, the crime was pretty bad, exposing national security information to countries that we know can take it from us like that.
Mr. Mayor, thanks for coming.
For that, you shouldn't be allowed to get off.
A lot more to come tonight. We have reaction from former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, to today's breaking news, that and more on this busy news night. Straight ahead.